to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brooke. I make travel, DIY, and lifestyle videos. Today we are kicking off a vlog. It is beautiful. It is Sunday, and it is a few days after we got back from Mexico. When did we get back? We got back, today's our third day back. So we got back fairly recently, and we've just been like settling back into life. And today I feel like is kind of, well, no, probably tomorrow is going to be the day that we officially have everything together. It has been so nice being home. I just finished showering, getting ready, haven't gotten dressed yet, wearing some Nike sweats and my robe. We are really bringing the fashion this morning. So I had to figure out what I'm wearing because I'm going to be meeting up with two of my gals in just a little bit. I'm meeting up with my friend Christina and Kelsey. We're going to get our mani-pedis and then we're going to go to dinner, have a little gals catch-up evening because we haven't seen each other in weeks. So I'm very excited. We are finally going to exchange Christmas presents because I haven't seen them since I think like November. And then Kelsey had her birthday earlier this month, so I'm giving her her birthday gift too. So anywho, wanted to kick off the vlog. I'm gonna figure out what I'm wearing and I'll see you in a bit. All right, this is the fit and I'm wearing it with some white heels, baggy jeans, Express long sleeve bodysuit, Patagonia teddy vest, and then this white soft fuzzy beanie. And then I'm wearing this new necklace I got for Christmas that says my name. And I just layered it with another small gold necklace. So I think that I like it. I don't know, I look in the mirror and with some poses I like it, in some ways that I stand, and then other ways I greatly dislike it. So I don't know, but it'll do. It's so sad. Yesterday we went on a walk and we were talking about like, oh my gosh, it is so warm. It's feeling like spring is right around the corner. It was like 58, the sun was out, clear skies. It was really a beautiful day. And today it's so gloomy. I'm looking outside, everything is wet. Yep, it's still raining right now. I was looking at a puddle, seeing if you could see the rainfall, the raindrops fall on it. And you can. So, I'm kind of feeling like I might need a jacket over it. Also decided to lose the hat. Looked better without it. So we haven't gone grocery shopping since we got back, which again was only like, 3 days ago. However, we realized that we have so much food in the freezer, in the pantry, in the cabinets, like non-perishable food or frozen food. And we're like, all of our, did you guys just hear that? That is the fourth bird today that has run into our window. I don't know, it's with the birds right now, just flying into all of our windows. But anywho, like I was saying, so we realized that like our freezer's completely full. This freezer, the freezer downstairs, all of the cabinets are full, and we're not eating any of it. We just keep going to the store, buying more perishable food, more non-perishable food, and then just only eating the perishable. And so we were like, okay, before we go buy more food, let's see how much we can get through of what we currently have. So we had all the supplies to make the meal last night, and then we've been trying to just eat all the food that we have here. So we have a bunch of breakfast food, and then just, I've been eating like frozen food. So for lunch, I had, some Hot Pockets. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get through the food that we bought already and not waste it before we go buy more food. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. But you guys will be happy to know, do you notice anything? We put away Christmas, woo! So yesterday and the day before, we kind of did it in parts, but we tackled Christmas. It's gone, all of it. Remember, I was waiting to do that stuff, and then the tree, all gone. All gone. All the rest of everything is clean. In the wash, which I have to move up right now, are the rest of the Christmas towels and throw blankets. And so I need to move those up to the dryer, and then once they're clean, put them in storage. So we are down to the last of it, and then when I go to the nails and dinner with my friends, bringing them their gifts and the gifts for their dogs. And then we've no more Christmas gifts in the house. Like, we will officially be ending the Christmas season right as February begins. So you know what, better late than never. So I've just been cleaning the house because we just really still have stuff like everywhere. And I don't feel like we've given this house like a proper cleaning in a good amount of time. Like we keep going through, you know, vacuuming, doing a bit of dusting here, cleaning off all the countertops, you know, but like the deep cleaning needs to happen. We usually have these cleaning people come once every other week. However, we haven't had them come since I think end of November. I think it was the week of Thanksgiving was the last time. And yeah, we need it done. So the good news is that they come tomorrow, which is excellent. We did have them scheduled twice. And one of the times we had to cancel because it was one of the days that we thought we were going to be flooding and we had a power outage, so they wouldn't be able to, you know, vacuum all that jazz. And then the other time was supposed to be the day before we left for this trip, and their car broke down and had to go into the shop, so they couldn't get here. So finally, as of right now, it is happening tomorrow. Yes, and then tomorrow we also have our AC people coming. We have like a membership thing, so I think it's like twice a year, they come out and do a whole like cleaning, diagnostics, touch-up, tune-up, whatever it's called, for like your AC and furnace. So we have that happening tomorrow. And then we also, well, we were supposed to be having our propane refilled tomorrow because once again, I had the appointment for like a day or two before we went on the last trip and they no-showed. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I don't want to run out of propane because if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you know it has actually happened to us. Our water heater runs off propane, our stove runs off propane, and so there are so many things in our house that run off propane, and we have like a propane tank, so we have to get it refilled. And there have been, I think, 3 times that we have run out of propane. And of course, it always happens on a Friday at like 4 or 5 o'clock, so they can't even come out to like Monday. So it's ice showers, and especially during winter, you know, we don't want to do that. So now I plan ahead. I plan ahead and I schedule it out, and they no-showed my schedule. So I called them with like, what the heck? And so they're like, okay, we'll come Monday. And I was like, all right, fine. And then they just showed up yesterday, which was Saturday. So we had this conversation Friday, and I'm like, okay, we'll have them come out Monday. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's what I expected at this point. And so they gave me the time window, and I'm like, all right, see you Monday. Saturday, the next day rolls around, and they just arrive. I'm like, what? Hello, what are you doing here? And they're like, oh, well, you were on our schedule. I was like, well, I'm glad we're home, but because you're not on my schedule. So then they go to fill it up, right? And at this point, we should be at like 10%, maybe 15% full. It's at 70. How? We are like at the point where usually we completely run out. Like there is no propane left in the tank. And somehow we are at that same point and we still have 70%. So, I mean, we're taking into consideration that, I mean, Europe and this Mexico trip, you know, so I guess technically we should still have like, since they came late, I mean, that kind of throws off the dates, but I guess we were out of town for a good amount of that. But still 70%? I don't know, that just seems crazy. So apparently we're not using as much propane or something. I just keep shaking this. I think this is probably shaken enough. This is a Suja digestion shot, so it's the ginger shot. Now I've shown you guys a few times. This is the ginger shot I just get from Rayleigh's. So I get these when I haven't gone to press juice in a while. So drinking one of these. Cheers. I really don't understand why I can't taste any ginger in here. It says there's ginger and apple cider vinegar. I beg to differ. Both of those like burn. I don't feel like there's much ginger in here at all. All right guys, asking for your help. So this is the final leaf left on our fiddle fig, and it has been dying since we got it like 4 months ago. And this one's not doing too much better. This one is actually still continuing to produce new leaves, which do look healthy. But then some of the existing leaves, I mean, at this point, this one has lost pretty much all the leaves it came with, and they continue to like dry out. They all start promising, like this one down here, and then they start to get like this, and then it advances, And then next thing you know, it's like 75%. And then just this morning, we lost another one that was up here that completely dried out. I don't understand. I got the root rot stuff and I put that in there because I thought maybe that was it. I got Fiddle Fig food. We put that in there at the appropriate times and the appropriate amounts as instructed. And I just don't know what's going on. So if any of you guys are plant people, please help me. What is wrong with this and how do I fix it? You guys won't believe it. The other night, remember we had 2 of these? We had this one and then the bigger one. If you guys remember, the big one has broken 3 times and I keep repurchasing it. This is the original one. The small one never breaks. The big one falls and breaks so frequently. So Hunter was scurrying off to go, he was like over here, and then he was running off over there down the hallway to go chase after a toy that Darren threw, and he bumped the table. Down went the vase, it broke. We got rid of it, obviously, because it was broken. And we're debating, do we buy a 4th one? I mean, they're not terribly expensive. Like the vase is, I think it's like $26. I get it from At Home. And I mean, yeah, it's not bad. We have to replace it like twice a year. So, I mean, and again, we've replaced it like 4 times. So it's, I mean, it does eventually add up. But, you know, it's like every 8 months, it seems to be happening. So I'm just debating, do I buy another one? Or like, what else do we put here? I mean, right now it's looking a little, it's kind of messed up right now, but okay, imagine this is put on there all attractively and whatnot. And then you have the one and then kind of offset the bigger one behind it. So, I mean, should we redo that? Or do you guys have an idea of something else I can like style on here? I think the one thing, or the 2 things I'm against, I don't want a candle up here. I've already seen how things fall. I'm not about it. No candles. And I don't like those trays. How some people put like trays on their coffee tables. And I mean, it looks good, but it's just, it's not for me. I really like it in other people's homes and it goes with their vibe and their style. And it could go here. With our home, I just don't want that on this table. I've considered it. Actually, I have purchased a number of trays and given it a go, and I didn't like how it looked, and that just reconfirmed I don't want that. So even if it's a really beautiful tray, it's just, that's not the look I want. So if you guys have any ideas, I do want to keep the books. I do want to keep this. So it would just be, what do we stack up here? And so, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Because something needs to happen here, guys. Finally, this is the last of the Christmas stuff. Woo! And then I will be able to put this away, officially be done with it, but not tell you how excited I am. We have really dragged this out. And then, oh my gosh, so many towels. I mean, I always think I have successfully washed all my makeup off and then I go to dry my face, and as it turns out, I somehow missed a significant amount. I mean, look, you can see my eyeliner, like how I use makeup wipes and then I double cleanse my face. How is there still this much makeup on my face? I don't understand. Like, I don't even use foundation. I use tinted moisturizer, tinted sunscreen, and then some concealer under my eyes, or I'll like spot concealer if I'm like breaking out. But like, and then I use clear setting powder, like translucent setting powder. I don't understand how there's this much pigmentation. Just don't get it. Although I guess it could be my bronzer. That's possible. Okay. All right, you know what? I think I'm overstuffing this. All right, that's better. So I have continued to clean over the last hour. Vacuumed, I vacuumed again. I vacuumed twice. Why I vacuumed twice, I don't know. But I did. Really want to make sure I got everything. I went in with 2 different vacuums. So I vacuumed once with like the Shark, which is our old vacuum, while my Dyson charged. And then once the Dyson was done charging, I went back over everything with the Dyson. So we are very clean. Wiped down all the counters, and then I went through a lot of like our different like spots where we put things when we're too lazy to actually put them where they belong. We have like a few cabinets and a few drawers throughout like the living room that, yeah, when we're too lazy to put something where it belongs, we just kind of stuff it in there. So I emptied that, put all of that stuff away, laundry, made the bed. Like, I just keep going after it. And I really don't need to be like doing any of the deep cleaning because our cleaners do come tomorrow. So all of that is gonna be done. I'm basically just doing redundant work. But it's been nice doing like the organizing and then refilling, you know, our different coffee pods and, you know, our tea and all of that stuff. So I feel like I've actually had a pretty productive day. I took out all the trashes, and then I loaded up my car with the presents and the return that I need to make at Nordstrom Rack. Somehow on my Christmas list, for the same person, I purchased 3 separate gifts for them. And so I obviously gifted them one, returned one, and then I need to go return this final one. But at this point in time, I have about 50 minutes until I need to leave to do the return and then make it to the nail salon on time. So I got a little extra time trying to figure out what I want to do with it, because what I really want to do is keep cleaning and organizing. But I know that it's all going to just be redone tomorrow. So not the organizing, but I could organize. No, I need to relax. Okay, so I've turned this way down so you can't hear it, so I don't have copyright issues. But on YouTube, I always search like ambiance type music. So usually I do like coffee shops, and then in the afternoon, I change it to like chill music. So right now, this one is an Ibiza summer mix, and it's, come on, tropical deep house chill music. And so this is one of the ones that I really enjoy going to. So definitely recommend investigating like tropical deep house music. It's just like tropical landscapes, really beautiful, and then it's just kind of like upbeat chill music. So I really like this. I've been loving that. And then I want to show you guys, I'm trying this. So these pots were up here. You can see where the one that was down here is. So basically I just kind of swapped them out. And yeah, I'm gonna have to move that. I don't love that there. But potentially this could work, because these have heavy, like wide bases, unlike the ones that were here before. The ones here before were just like skinny and wide. So it was like ideal for tipping over because they weren't super stable. But these, I feel, okay, well that didn't seem super stable, but like it has like a big bottom, you know what I mean? So it's gotta be more stable than what was going on before. So trying to figure out what I think about this, kind of thinking about dropping one of these books. So we have an Italy one, we have Wonders from Around the World, and then this is one that we got in the Galapagos. But I'm kind of feeling like this makes it a little too tall. So I'm thinking about maybe dropping the Galapagos ones. But now does this seem too short? So now we just have the 2 books, which I feel like I do like in general. However, for the size table, and now we have shorter vases, now we have a shorter stack, it almost seems too small, because this is like a good height table. Like let me pull this back. Like it's a pretty tall table, and yeah, it looks too short. Okay, I'm gonna put this book back, but I'm not sold on it, you know, because one of the other things that is bothering me is the fact that all of the books in English, when it lays, like the cover lays down and the spine's on the left side, they all read upward. And this Ecuador one, or one from the Galapagos, reads upside down. Like it wants the back cover to be face up. So the issue is that like the spines don't all read the same direction, which is kind of annoying. And that bothers me. Like, I don't know that anyone even notices that, especially because the spines all face this way, and usually people sit on this side of the couch and are walking by that way. So I don't know that anyone notices that, but that drives me crazy. Like this one's upside down, right side up, right side up. That's very bothersome. Okay, I changed the exposure. It was looking really, really warm. But also I went down to, we got fluff on this. I went down to the storage room and got back out the black pillows, because the black pillows were in there during Christmas. And then we'd gotten back out the striped ones, but we forgot about the black ones. And we're like, we have more than 3 pillows on each side. I think we used to have 2 black ones on each side. I don't know, maybe I'll go get more. But I also feel like I want to bring in more colors. Like we have a lot of warm colors going on in here, and I love that, but I feel like we need more. I mean, this is something I was dealing with before, and then along came Christmas and just kind of made everything look complete with Christmas stuff. But I feel like it's time to take up
the styling of this house again. So we need more throw pillows. We really need to figure out what the heck is going on with these shelves. We just randomly placed things here the day we were moving in, and then we've just kind of left it and like, yeah, it works. And I mean, does it work? Does it? This still drives me crazy. We do like it leaning on the table, but then these other pieces of decor, like, is there even enough space on here? Like, there needs to be something. We tried removing everything and just having the painting, and it looked weird. So we need to figure out something with that. And then I feel like there's way too much open space here. I don't want it cluttered. I really don't. But something needs to be happening here. And these fake poinsettias, we're just leaving them here for now. We're gonna ultimately put them in the storage room, but until we go to the store and get fresh flowers, they're just gonna hang out here. The kitchen, I feel like has no personalization. Like, we have the rug, we have the chairs, a little bit of decor, but I feel like it could use more. Here, I still wanna get like a clock or something, some kind of art piece for back there. We need something. And then this, I mean, what the heck? I mean, the point of this plant was supposed to be big and luscious and add, you know, something in this entire area. Instead, it has just been slowly dying, and even the final leaf is about to fall off. So I don't know what to do about that. Thinking maybe things like on like the step thing. I feel like we could put stuff there. We can't put anything above because this line, like right here above the fireplace, actually, it goes from flat to angled up. So we can't actually put anything there because this isn't enough space to, and then you're not gonna put it on the angle up, like it ultimately goes completely flush with the wall right as it hits the ceiling. So that's definitely not somewhere you'd put art. So like, what do you do? I mean, you have to put something here, right? I don't know. I can't tell if our house looks good and not cluttered, and it's just like the shock from removing Christmas and having so much, or if legitimately our house looks empty again. I really can't figure it out. So I just pulled it up on my phone, the order when I had purchased it, to see if I would be able to return it, and it turns out the return policy is only 40 days, and I ordered this the first week of November because I was, you know, really taking care of Christmas beforehand because I was getting it done before my friend's wedding in Mexico. So I forgot that I did my Christmas shopping so early. So unfortunately, I'm past the return date, so I don't need to go early. However, you know what? So I was mentioning how it's not my size. So I was like, I don't know what to do with it. I know what I'll do with it. I will keep it until her birthday. Guess what? One way or another, you will get this gift I purchased you. Congratulations. So I'm gonna have to store it for a few more months, but you know what? I am so on top of things. I mean, her birthday's not till fall, but look at me. I already have her present checked off the list. I mean, I'm an inspiration, really. Forgot to let you guys know, forgot to keep you in the loop, but left, I'm almost to the nail place. Right now I'm passing Arden Fair Mall, and we are going to a nail place called Blush. I feel like I was just recording the ceiling. We'll find out later, but it's called Blush. So if you guys have ever seen on my Instagram, that nail place that has like the really beautiful tall chairs, they serve you champagne, it's a whole thing. You have to make your appointment beforehand, and you have to put down I think it's a $20 deposit per service. So if you're getting a manicure and a pedicure, you have to put down $40, and if you're more than 5 minutes late, you lose it. If you do come on time and get the services done, then that goes towards your final bill. But when you're getting a mani-pedi and you've made your appointment, you've put down your deposit, they will reserve 2 people. So you get your mani and pedi done at the same time with your champagne, with the whole thing. And like, it's very bougie. And your pedicure, little water, you have rose petals, they put essential oil, like you pick the scent, like it's bougie and it's very beautiful. And then the actual cost of like your manicure pedicure is pretty standard to like regular salon pricing, so it's not a whole lot more. It's just the fact that you have to like put down the deposit beforehand. So yeah, that is where we're going, and then afterwards we're gonna grab dinner. If I had to guess, I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna go to Cooney's, but There are some other restaurants around here that I want to try. Like right now, I'm looking over here. There's a new place called Rock and Brew, and it's kind of like a theme. If I had to guess, it's kind of like a hard rock type of place, but apparently they have pretty good like bar food, and they have like live entertainment on weekends and Fridays and stuff like that. So kind of curious to give that a go, but I don't know if that's the vibe that they're going for, if they're gonna want something a little nicer like our Macoonies. So TBD, we'll see. Since I have all of these presents, I have strategically parked directly in front so we don't have any theft issues. Just arrived at our old stomping grounds back from college days. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. We just finished eating. It's about 8 o'clock, so I just got in my car. Need to put on the defrosters. I'm gonna start my voyage home, but it was so much fun catching up with the gals. Of course, spilling the tea as usual, catching each other all up on everything happening in our lives, because we haven't all been together since, really, I think it was probably November. So it has been a long time coming, so it was really nice. So time to head home, and I'll see you guys there. Hey guys, good morning. It's the next day. So I came home and Darren and the pups were already in bed, so I was going to continue the vlog when I came here, or when I got home. But because of that, I was like, you know, I could actually do for a nice early evening. So did not continue vlogging. So now it's the next day. Our AC tech people are here right now. They just got here. It's like 7:50 in the morning right now. And their appointment window is between 8 and 10 a.m. But I woke up early today because I knew even when we were getting it installed, they'd be like, we'll be there between 8 and 10. That's always their window. And they always show up at like 7:45, 7:50. So I always know, I'm like, we're getting up bright and early, showering and getting ready, because I know that they are showing up before their window even begins, because that's just how they roll. I don't know why it is that way, but I just know it is. So once again, I was prepared, and I was glad I was. Sorry, the AC people are walking around. Dogs heard them because they're in the room with me right now, and so they just started barking up a storm. So there are random cuts in these clips. That's why. It's because I keep having to stop recording, so I guess so that the audio isn't just all of their barking. Oh, anyway, this is the color I got for my nails, and then for my feet, I got French tip. Per usual, I always get French tip on my toes. The only time I ever have a color on my toes is if I paint them myself. But every time I get a pedicure, always French tip. Anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. May kick off another one tonight once everyone kind of leaves, but we'll see. If not, then I will see you tomorrow. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Talk to me, baby.